Hi.
Hello, welcome to Cafe Grande. Will that be a table for one?
Actually, I'm supposed to meet someone here. I don't know if they're here already or not.
Oh, we don't have anyone else here right now.
Oh,
I'm
um,
Helen, I'll show you to a table. How many are you expecting?
just myself and one other person.
Okay, so a table for two. Is a booth alright?
I guess, yeah. Thank
Alright,
you.
we're a little understaffed tonight. Missy will be with you with the menus in a moment.
Okay.
Missy, we got someone. Over at the booth.
Yeah, give me a second. Hi, welcome.
Hi. Um,
So we kind of ran out of menus. I don't know why she said of menus, but we got coffee.
okay. Um, I'm fine
So
with
it's just
coffee.
like, is there any specific kind that you want, or
I'm not too specific. Just cream and sugar, please.
yeah, don't be sick. And I think I overheard you're saying that you're sitting table for two. So do you know what your second guest will want, or not
Uh,
yet?
no, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get you some waters to start with, and then I'll get your coffee. Coffee.
Thanks.
Hi, Karen. Missy's being so loud tonight. You wouldn't believe it.
Here we go. Two waters. And I'll get that coffee started for you.
Thanks. Be kids here soon.
Yeah, Karen, she's doing that thing again.
Ah, water's weird.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Cafe Grande. I'm Helen. Do you need a table for one? Oh, I'm supposed to meet someone here. She's actually over there. Oh, right. Go ahead. I'll send Missy back over to get your order. Missy!
Yeah.
There's another one!
Hi.
Alright.
God, she's such a bitch.
My hair's back.
Thanks.
Here's your coffee. Be careful, it's very hot. And would you like some coffee as well?
Guys, what kind did you get?
Just coffee. I'm not very particular.
That's fine.
Yeah? Same as she had? Yeah? Okay. I'll get that
Sure.
set up for you.
Karen, they're just getting black coffee. That's so basic.
How have you been?
Been good.
Missy, I'm going out to smoke. What's the door?
Ion told me this place might be good. So, he said it's not usually busy. Didn't want to tell me why, though. Um, is everything alright? Or,
Yeah. Just not really sure what to talk about, I guess.
same. Guess I still haven't really thought of many more questions. I guess you really don't know much more than I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
I mean, I guess I could try asking you some stuff and see if you know anything that I don't know.
Here you go, hun. Careful, it's hot. Now, while I'm
Thanks.
here, I'll leave you two to talk, but while I'm here, are you interested in a bagel or some pastries?
Um,
Um,
not right now, at least. But
Okay,
thank you.
just holler if you need something. I'll be around.
So, what do you want to know?
um, you said that you had never met someone else like us before, right?
No. My dad actually kind of didn't think there were any more either. He says I'm the only one he's ever met.
Yeah, she's such a bitch, Karen. Alright, I gotta go.
Um,
Um, how old are you?
that's a bit of a weird one. If
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we out of
I,
cigarettes
I
again?
didn't,
I've only actually.
I don't,
Mhm. It's okay. Trust me, you're not the first person to
Alright.
want to know this stuff.
Okay.
Um, uh, well, you see, like I said before, I kind of got broken. and had to be put back together, and I don't really remember anything from back before. Everything, I actually only remember the past few months. It's hard to kind of consider myself as being any older, but the people that I've met have said that they've known me from being in school together. And it was over 300 years ago. Yeah,
That's
uh,
that's a really long time.
I know. It's weird, and it took some thought for me to kind of wrap my head around it, but I just don't remember that stuff. But maybe if I can ever get my arm back, I'll be able to, you know, remember things.
Wait, does that mean that you'd get like 300 years worth of memories back all at once?
I don't know. I know the memories are still there somehow. My friend Ion, he actually noticed some odd behaviors from time to time. I don't remember when it happens, but sometimes he says I say things that don't really make sense, like I'm talking to someone else. I don't really know how it works, but he seems to think that it might be related to my memories of the past. Oh, are you okay?
I think so. I have no idea where that went.
It's down by your feet.
I don't think I can reach it.
Hold on. I got it.
Thanks. It's kind
I
of
don't think it
empty
made
now,
too
but
much of a mess. I hope it didn't spill all over you.
no, it fell on the floor mostly. It's fine. I wasn't really thirsty anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes I drink just to kind of fit in with people. Everybody else is doing it, so it feels kind of natural to just join in, even if I don't really need to. Do you ever feel like
That's
that?
kind of how yeah. There's a lot of things that Miss Violet does sometimes that I just kind of do with her to make her, I don't know, feel like, I don't know, I don't want her to feel like she's alone or anything.
Of course.
She throws tea parties sometimes, and yeah, I actually kind of like tea, but
Same.
hadn't hadn't really had it before she showed it to me.
Yeah, Jamie, she got like a dog food cake for her dog. How fucking lame is that? Alright, I gotta go. It's back to work time.
You've known Miss Violet for a long time, right? You said it was most of your life. Guess she's the one who found
Yeah,
you?
yeah, she's kind of the only person I've ever really been close to. She taught me a lot, pretty much everything I know, I guess. least everything that I need to know about, you know, how to do things and live in the world, I guess. I owe her a lot, I guess.
I
Even
know
if
how
she
that
does kind of
feels.
make me nervous sometimes. She's really nice. She's just a little eccentric, I guess. It's kind of easy for me to get overwhelmed.
Yeah. I understand that. Sometimes I'm glad to have an excuse to go back to my room. It's so overwhelming to be in new places, even somewhere like this. I feel on edge, I guess, kind of nervous.
Whenever I feel like that, I just get my sketchbook and I draw.
Maybe I should try that sometime.
You didn't take Marcus, did you?
No, why would I do that?
Oh, I brought my sketchbook if you wanted to see it.
Sure. I'd love to see.
He's gonna pull out his sketchbook and he's gonna flip to the first few pages and he's gonna slide it across the table. It's just gonna be like a bunch of like pictures of like just random people and like nature scenes and stuff like that. And, like people watching.
These are pretty good. You drew all of these?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I've never actually tried drawing before.
It's really, really relaxing. I know I don't really like talking to people all that often. Sometimes I'll sit out on the fire escape in my apartment and I'll watch people walk by and then I'll draw them.
Nice. That sounds actually really nice. I'm usually just cooped up in my room. I've got books that people let me borrow, and I just kind of lay in bed and read and read and read. Gets boring sometimes. I tried mathematics for a while because I thought maybe being more active with it might help, but that got boring
Do
too
you
after a while.
do you read any like non-fiction books?
There haven't really been too many available.
So you don't read like stories and stuff?
There haven't been that many around. Most of
I
the books that the
I could
others have are all instructional books or
I actually haven't really gotten a chance to read any so much stuff like that. Most of what I have is like novels and fantasy books and stuff like that that Miss Violet lets me borrow. Though I
hmm.
guess borrow might be kind of a loose word because I've had some of them for years now, honestly, and she hasn't asked for them back. If you wanted, I'm sure she'd be okay with it if I let you borrow some.
I mean, as long as she's okay with it, I wouldn't want to.
I can ask her before just to be sure if it'll make you feel better.
Yeah, I think so.
I found some liquor in the basement.
I don't really like accepting help from a lot of people, especially after everything everyone's done for me. And
You could let me borrow some of the books you have and we could trade.
they're not really my books, though.
Mm.
I'm already borrowing them.
Oh,
I actually really
that's
don't.
fair.
Yeah. I actually don't really have a lot of personal possessions yet. I've gotten a couple of gifts from people, though.
Missy, come here.
Yeah, what's up?
Ion gave me this cute little plushy thing. It's like a
Just tell
dog?
her to stop being a pussy and have a
I'm not
dog.
really sure. It's got this cute little hat. I like to let it sit on my bed while I read. Keeps me company.
What's the matter? Are you gonna tell on me?
Yeah, we're kind of supposed to be doing a job, not drinking and stealing biscuits.
You can
Missy, you're such a
you
bitch.
can you can have my
Have a
sketchbook if you
fucking
want it.
drink.
I don't.
There's a bunch of empty. I've got a bunch more.
God, what's your
There's
problem?
there's a bunch of empty pages in the back of that one that you can use if you wanted to start trying to draw.
I mean,
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
again, I really don't want. I don't want to take that from you.
I mean, you're not really taking anything from me. I've got plenty more.
If you're sure, I guess.
If you really don't want it, it's okay. I thought it might give you a chance to try drawing if you wanted to.
I'll take it with me. Maybe next time I see you, I can show you some new sketches. At least my first attempts.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Hello. Can I have you guys say
Hi.
refill on your coffees?
Yeah. That'd be fine.
There you go. And there you go. And you all good on your
Thanks.
waters?
God, where did she put it?
Yeah. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Guess I'll have to get
Alright.
more.
It's kind of nice, actually, getting out like this. Like I said before, I don't really go anywhere else. If I'm not
Neat.
back at that space station, I'm at the casino. Even then, I really don't like being at the casino that much.
Why not?
It's easy to get overwhelmed.
I can understand that.
There's a lot of people, and I don't really do that great with new people. I get frightened easily. You know?
Yeah, I can understand that. Probably more than you realize.
I actually had a panic attack again. They happen a lot while I'm there. But I didn't want to keep taking from people, so I knew I needed to work.
Well, I mean, if you said that you don't have many of your own possessions, right?
That's right.
Is that because you don't want any, or do you just haven't gotten them?
I just haven't really gotten a lot yet. These clothes are actually one of the only things that I've owned that I went and, well, sort of got on my own. That was an interesting day. Aside from that, I don't really go anywhere else. I knew I wanted something else to wear. All I had was some tights and jacket. That was it. Some shoes.
Your your jacket looks really cool.
Thanks. I I wanted to get something that I thought, one of the people I knew from the casino. Her name's Mary. She kind of calls me a friend, but I don't really see her a lot. She's kind of eccentric. Actually, a lot like Miss Violet. Uh, she likes clothes a lot. And when she found out that I didn't have, well, any aside from what I was currently wearing, she seemed kind of upset and told me that we were gonna go find something, but I told her I had to get a job first, because I, like I said, I really didn't want to. I don't want to take advantage of people. I got these because these looked like things that I thought maybe she'd wear. I wanted to look, cool, like her.
I actually used to feel like that a lot whenever Miss Violet would let me borrow books and paper and pencils and stuff, among lots of other things, but
alcohol poisoning at work.
at one point she told me that
Off, Missy. Why don't you stop being such a goody two shoes and drink for once?
I can drink.
Touch my bottle.
I can drink once I'm done with my shift. Because, my job. Be responsible.
I'm sorry, I'm not really conflict kind of, you know.
Just me, neither am I. I, I've had to be careful when I'm around people in the space station thing. They're all a part of this group called Aegis, and they go around and they fight and help people, but uh, sometimes they talk about what they're working on. They talk about things that have happened recently, and I actually almost fainted once when I heard some of the stuff they were talking about.
Is it like bad bad stuff or
No, just scary. they'd been fighting these robot things. They were talking about all the horrible things these robot things had done and what they were going to try to do to stop them, but I guess I wasn't exactly in the best place as it was, but I got overwhelmed and started getting really dizzy and almost fell over.
I'm gonna fucking smoke.
Mm.
Um, I'm trying to remember what I was saying a minute ago.
You were talking about not wanting to take advantage of Miss Violet.
Oh, yeah. At some point I told her how I was feeling, and she sat me down and she told me essentially that she did those things because she cared about me, not because I asked her for them. And she told me that she never felt like I was taking advantage of her. It kind of, I didn't really take it to heart for a while, but it helped whenever I started, helping her around her apartment and, doing stuff for her, to help her out and try to, I guess, pay her back in a way. It started to help because I felt like at the very least I was contributing. I didn't feel like I was just being a freeloader.
Yeah. I've been trying to do that more lately. Especially with Ion. He's the one who's helped me out the most. He's honestly one of the few people I trust the most there. Mm, He's the person I probably know the best. He got hurt recently, so I've been trying to spend some time with him, keep him company. He
Let's
lost a
that's
sister
good.
too, so he's been lonely.
I that sounds like there's a lot of bad stuff that happens where you guys work.
Oh, I don't work there. They're just nice enough to let me stay there. It it's a bit weird. I only ended up there because I was actually stuck somewhere else, and some people found me. Uh, One of them actually turned out to be my well, uh, she's not like us, but one of my siblings. There's 3 of them. Her and some others
Then
from that place. They found me.
wait, so what exactly makes them your siblings, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it kind of has to do mostly with my dad. Apparently, he was one of the first people to find me. Him and my mom. Apparently, when they found me, they decided that they would take me in to try and take care of me because they didn't know how I was made or why I was anything. I don't know most of the details because I don't remember him. I don't remember ever meeting them before, so. And it took me a while to accept him as my dad, but Eventually, I came to trust him and understood why he was the way he was. But he's done sort of the same thing for 3 other people. There's my sister Belle, Sky, I don't know him as well, and then Nano. She's actually at the same space station place as well. She works with him. And her and some other people who were there at that place found me and brought me to their space station. It was kind of an awkward situation because I'd felt kind of trapped and stuck by my dad because I didn't really think of him much of as a dad yet. But I wanted to be able to go places. I didn't exactly know what I was doing or what I would do if I left, but I wanted to meet people and see if anybody knew who I was, or maybe somebody knew where to find my arm, that kind of thing.
I've never really known what it's like to have parents.
What about Miss Violet? You said she
I
took care of you.
Yeah, but I don't really know how to explain it. She's a friend who I care about a lot and has helped to me a lot, but she's far from being like a parent to me.
I guess that's understandable. I kind of feel the same way about my mom. I've only actually ever met her once, and it was really confusing. But she seems nice, so. And I trust my dad. At least I'm trying to.
It sounds like at the very least you've at least got a lot of people who can count on.
I
People in your life.
don't. Don't you have anybody else?
It's just Miss Violet.
Well, you've got me now. It's not much, but
That's
I.
no. That's not. That, I'm sorry. That's not. I'm just. I, I'm not used to. It's been a long time. Just it being a reality that I've only got one friend. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around.
Well,
You know.
I could introduce you to the others. To Ion. I could try and introduce you to Miss Hybris. Although she's very busy. I only ever see her sometimes. There's Serilda. And Brim. I could introduce you to her. She's really nice. She's actually kind of the same color as you, except she's a fish, not a rock.
Just
It's
a
well, yeah,
fish?
she's got like fins for ears, and she's got like all these stripes on her face, and her skin's a little bit different. Uh, I've met her and her mom, and they're both really nice people. I could try to
Wow,
introduce you to them, but I actually,
that is a lot of people.
yeah,
Um,
I guess by comparison, but now that I think of it, it
is
doesn't
it
really feel like much.
I mean, would it be okay if we started small, maybe like one person at a time?
Yeah, I could try and introduce you to Ion. He said he would be starting physical therapy soon. He's gonna try and walk again. So maybe we could cheer him on. I'm sure it would help him feel better.
I could maybe do that.
Aside from them, I guess, I don't know. I actually don't really talk or see my dad much, so I should really tell him about you, though. I'm sure he'll want to know. I I don't actually know if we come from the same place or not, though. He said I came from some really weird place, though, that I can't get back to. I tried
What do you
once.
mean you can't?
He said it was kind of cut off a long time ago. He wouldn't explain much, but he said it's where I'm from, so maybe you're from the same place too. You just came later. He said I was a chunk that broke off of a place. He said it's called the Singularity, but I don't really know anything else about it. He just said it was very beautiful and full of stars.
Stars.
Yeah,
Is it like a? Is it like a? What are those buildings called? There's like a dome that has like a bunch of stars, like lights that look like
oh,
stars on the ceilings.
an observatory.
Yeah,
Never,
kind of like that.
well, I guess you would call the
Is that
place that I lived at for a little while an observatory. But I don't think it was like that. Maybe it was, but I wouldn't
where
know.
you said? I don't remember any place like that.
Do you remember anything, or like what's the first thing you can remember?
I'm trying to remember because everything behind a certain point is kind of fuzzy.
Wonder if maybe
Even
you're missing.
even meeting Miss Violet is a little bit fuzzy because of how long ago it was.
Hmm. Wonder if maybe you're forgetting things.
What?
Maybe you're forgetting things. I don't know how long we can remember things for. I hope there's not things I'm forgetting. Well,
I don't remember her saying anything about me being broken when she found me.
maybe we could ask her. She'd be able to tell us. I'm sure she remembers the first time she met you.
The bits and pieces I remember from before her. I remember a little bit here and there. Most of it I just remember being alone. I would always be afraid of people and I would hide from them. I have this one memory of sitting under a bridge.
Do you
There was
remember?
a river that ran under the bridge. And I could hear cars driving by above me on the bridge. And it was raining too. I think that's why I was hiding under the bridge.
Because the rain washes it all away, right?
Yeah.
I understand that then. Do you remember where the bridge was or anything about it?
I don't think so. It was before Miss Violet found me, and I know she took me a long way away from where she found me.
I
She
wonder.
she said something about starting a new life. In order to do that, you have to go someplace new.
Weird. We should ask her about it though. Maybe we could find that same bridge. Maybe it would help remind you.
Maybe.
Guess that's
Can't help
only
it.
if you want to remember.
I can't help but feel like there was a reason she took me away from that place. I know I wasn't happy there.
Can't imagine most people would be happy living under a bridge.
Well, I think there was some other reason. I don't remember. I just remember being sad before I was at the bridge. And I
Well,
just sat there.
let's not talk about this anymore.
I'm sorry.
No. You're just not able to remember anything. We're not gonna get anywhere. But maybe if we talk to Miss Violet about it, she can remind you or something. She's gotta know something.
I can ask her about it, yeah. I actually don't know how old she is. Guess I've never asked. I don't know how
She doesn't look
long.
terribly old. I mean, she looks like she's in good shape.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, she looks like she's in good health.
Oh,
Humans, when they get older,
yeah,
they're supposed to, like, start, you know, kind of falling apart.
is, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. Honestly, I just want to be around you. It's nice not feeling like I'm alone. I mean, you don't you don't remember things about your past. I don't either. It's something we've got in common. We're both more comfortable being in a quiet place alone. I guess I'm just glad I met you. More than anything.
I'm glad I met you too. So does this...
Hi, my shift is over. They're closing, so here's the case.
Guess they're closing
Does
soon.
this... Yeah. Um, does this mean that we're officially friends?
I guess. Yeah. I mean, at least only if you want to be friends.
Guess that means my number of... my friend percentage has increased by 100% now.
I think that's right, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, we
Um,
probably shouldn't stay here for too much longer.
is there... oh, is there anywhere else you wanted to go?
I don't know. I'm sure there's somewhere we could go.
I'm kind of up for whatever you want to do, I guess.
Sure. Well, your apartment. We could go there.
Um, it's kind of messy, honestly. I wasn't really expecting company.
No,
I guess I'm
that's
never
fine.
really expecting company. There's a lot of there's a lot of paper that I need to pick up and I don't really ever have guests. Not even really Miss Violet comes over to my apartment. I usually go to her place instead.
Oh,
Her apartment's much nicer. She even has a garden. It's really, really nice.
yeah.
I like to
that's
sit
what she
in there
said.
and draw sometimes.
Maybe we could. Maybe we could talk to her, and maybe we could go there together, and you could try and show me how to draw better.
I guess we could. What time is it? Oh, it might. Mm, it's a little bit late. I'd feel kind of bad asking her if we could come over this late. She might be getting ready for bed soon.
Yeah. We could try some other time. I'll try practicing first with this.
Okay. I can't wait to see what you draw.
Thanks.
I can try messaging her in the morning and see if we could maybe go visit her.
Sure.
That way it would give her some time to it would give her some time to clean up her place because I remember her saying that it's kind of messy.
I'll maybe I'll send you some pictures of whatever I sketch.
I'd like that.
Well, I guess we should get going soon. At least
Yeah,
before they kick
maybe.
us out.
Yeah, I'd kind of prefer to avoid having to go through that. We can probably we can figure out what to do, I guess, after we get outside.
Sure.
Um, whenever you're ready.
Okay. I guess we'll have to pay for our drinks.
Oh yeah,
Excuse
that's true.
me.
All good?
Yeah, we both needed to pay for our drinks.
Oh, right. I will bring the bill over to you. Would you like to pay together or separate?
I think separately would probably be best.
Alright. Leave that out to you.
And thanks for coming to meet me. Like I said, it's
Yeah,
been kind of weird knowing that there's somebody else like me. It's been kind of crazy actually. Ion didn't believe me at first. He was rather confused, to say the least.
yeah, I kind of didn't really believe Miss Violet when she told me about you. I kind of expected it to be, I don't know, anything else, I
Alright.
guess.
Use your bills.
Thank you.
I'll go and take these if you're done with them.
Guess I'll just leave the money here.
He's gonna pull out his wallet and he's just gonna start like setting just quarters. It's like one quarter after another on top of the receipt.
That's a lot of quarters.
Yeah, have a coin jar that I keep all my money in.
All set?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, looks like you're good to go. You two have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Well, I guess we'll head outside then. Thanks again.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
So where do you want to go?
No idea really. I don't actually really know my way around the city that well. I guess we could just walk around for a bit, but
I'm okay with that, I guess, as long as that's fine with you.
sure.
Um, nothing. I guess I remember you saying you don't really know this place very well either, so.
Yeah. I have a hard time using my phone. Only one hand. Do you think maybe you could find a map or something? Maybe we could use that to help us.
I mean, I can search for something. What do you want me to find?
Anything, really. Haven't exactly been to many places.
Um,
Is there anywhere maybe Miss Violet would have gone with you, or?
not really. Like I said, I don't really go out all that often.
Hmm.
I'm usually either at my apartment or her apartment.
Yeah, I guess that's understandable. Um, maybe we could just walk around until we find something, or?
I'm fine with that, I guess. Do you know how safe this area is?
No, not really. This is actually really only my second time being in these areas of the city. Most of the time I'm actually around just the casino. And they've got that gate thing that I used to get around.
Oh, this place is really big.
Yeah. I've only ever seen it from the inside of the casino, but these buildings are enormous. Uh,
What?
I don't know.
I'm kind of worried we exhausted all of the things to talk about sitting in the cafe.
Uh, maybe. Um,
Doesn't really look like there's much actually over here.
no. I'm sorry.
Maybe we should go back.
Maybe.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry. Just a little nervous.
I kind of am too. As long as we stay close to each other, it should be okay, I guess.
I guess so.
Here, come on.
Mm.
Come on.
Sorry.
What?
I was falling behind. I'm sorry. Um,
It's okay. This is kind of similar to how my apartment is. I've got a fire escape right outside my window that I can sit on and watch people walk by outside on the sidewalks.
oh. Oh,
Come on. it's kind of weird not seeing any people walking around.
Yeah. Kind of worried. Where are all the people?
I mean, there's cars driving, but there aren't really any people walking on the sidewalks.
Mm.
You okay?
Mm. Mm. Maybe.
What's wrong?
I, I, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I, did I? I didn't do something, did I?
No. Can we keep walking?
Yeah. Sorry. Oh,
Oh. Oh. Uh,
I'm sorry. I
sorry.
don't mean to keep walking so fast.
No, I'm sorry. I just keep stopping to check.
It's kind of cool looking.
Yeah. Maybe we should just I don't know where to go.
I don't know either. Um,
Maybe we should just go home. I guess, but I
that's that's fine if you want to do that. Um,
um
do you want to?
no.
What's wrong?
I I do, but I don't know. I'm really confused. I'm sorry. I want to spend more time with you, but I don't know what to do. But
Um, hmm, maybe we should. I think definitely next time we should we should come up with a few different things that we could do ahead of time.
Yeah, maybe. Uh, do you think we could meet again soon?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I'm usually not really doing anything, so
Okay.
I'd love to.
Uh,
Um,
do you think,
do you know how to get home from here?
I think we didn't really walk that far.
I can walk back with you if you want.
Could you?
Yeah, of course. Yes, your trackers died.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was in this direction.
Mm, yeah, right over that way.
That's it over there, isn't it? Yeah. Just that sign again.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's you don't need to apologize. Just, I keep forgetting where it usually pops up. It's just
Just over here. Um, thanks again for meeting. I
I,
enjoy it.
I did too. Um, I'll try to think of some more stuff we could do. Uh,
Um, uh, um, I'll, see you later then, I guess.
okay. Uh, see ya. Be safe getting home.